events in a story. It can also be known as story elements. You can think of the plot as basically a roadmap to a story. There are 5 main points of plot. First is exposition, then rising action, climax, falling action, and resolution. Here is a common plot diagram. First we see the exposition, followed by the rising action, climax, falling action, and resolution. We will be looking at the elements of the plot through the lens of the first Hunger Games. First is exposition. This is where the setting is identified, main characters are established, and the initial conflict is introduced. In the Hunger Games, we see Katniss in District 12, we see her fishing and hunting with Gale, and we see the relationship set up. Next is rising action, the series of events that lead up to the climax and progress the intensity. This is when Katniss is picked in the reaping, when they train leading up to the games with Peeta, and later when Peeta announces his love for Katniss, which gives them an edge over the other competitors. Also events of the rising action are when Katniss and Peeta finally go to the games, they see the cornucopia, and they finally meet their other competitors in the arena. Later, still with rising action, Katniss forms an alliance with young member Rue. She later meets back up with Peeta and helps him fix his severe leg wound. Next is climax, or the high point of the story. This is when Katniss and Peeta decide to eat the berries together. Next is falling action. These are the events after the climax leading up to the end. Katniss and Peeta are rescued and taken to fix their wounds. They later go on the victory tour and get to speak about being victors of the Hunger Games. Finally, we have resolution. This is the tying up of loose ends, or the conclusion of the story. Katniss and Peeta go back to the victors' village and decide about their relationship.